Hi there, welcome to another episode of Geekology, and today we're looking at streaming. We've got the Arylic A50 Plus with us, kindly sent by Arylic for the purposes of a review, and here it is. The A50 Plus is a 50 watt streamer into 4 ohms, that is. If you're using something like the Monitor Audio Bronze that I have here, which is an 8 ohm speaker, you're going to get 30 watts per channel out of it. Not only that, but if we have a look around the back of this tiny thing, you can see we've got a subwoofer out there, so you can send some power to your powered subwoofer and add even more depth to your sound. You've got some audio inputs there as well. It's a wireless digital streamer, and it will also take wires. I've been trying to use it without wires, and I'll tell you how I've got on. Well, first of all, let's talk about the sound. The sound is loud and has plenty of body and plenty of depth. The reason why, this thing has a built-in amplifier and it goes as high as 50 watts per channel. I've been trying it on the Monitor Audio speakers here, the Monitor Audio Bronze FX2s, and they're 8 ohm speakers, so I'm getting 30 watts per channel out of them, but by God, it is loud in this room, I can tell you. And the sound is deafening. Thank goodness I've got an EQ setting on the app that you have to install with this thing, and I can reduce the bass. I had to turn the bass down 2 notches last night. I was just getting deafened. How much does all this power cost you? In such a tiny little package too. Very cute, isn't it? Sort of think about this as being some sort of an introduction really to being able to do some wireless streaming. It isn't the be all and end all, but it goes very loud and it has plenty of inputs and outputs. Well, this thing is going for around about the 140 mark. You may even get it cheaper again in the UK. And Arylic have got loads of offers. You've got spinning roulette wheels and stuff where you can get money off it as well if you want to order it direct from them, but it is available in plenty of outlets around my country anyway. Looks cute, doesn't it? It's tiny. If you don't like the illumination, they give you a remote control and you can switch it off, believe it or not. Still on, but no illumination. There's your illumination. I mean, it's not too bad, is it? All of the volume controls are done either on the remote control or on the app. The app is called 4Stream, and 4Stream is how you're going to operate your Arylic and how you're going to set up all your kit. What I did is I brought this upstairs and I'm using it as a second unit. Downstairs is the Marantz NR1711, which needs no introduction, but you know, it's a really great sounding machine. This is a sort of a secondary thing, but by no means a slouch. It doesn't sound as good and it's not quite as powerful, but it still has a great sound, and the Monitor Audios are brilliant. So what do you get for your money apart from 50 or 30 watts of sound, dependent on your speakers? Well, comes supplied with it is this thing, and this thing is for a block connector. And you've got the convenience of being able to set your speaker cable up and then push this into the back of the Arylic. And I'll show you how difficult that is. I'll put this down. And that's done. And to take them out, so then you don't have to put a screwdriver anywhere near your unit. And you can take these on and off as you wish. What other bits have you got here? These came supplied with it. They're screw-in affairs. So one's for Wi-Fi and one's for Bluetooth. You're supplied with an external switch mode power supply, obviously to save on space and cost, and it does come with a bit of electric mains filtering, so it's not the cheapest type of plug that you'll see. You've got a little one here for micro USB, so they've said in the manual that you can connect that to your PC. So it's pretty old school. I'm surprised to see a micro USB. These things come with it. So you've got for your subwoofer to go to analog, or obviously you can go digital coax, which is what I've done. Your cheap phono cables for your line in. The owner's manual, which I found essential, that tells me that I can't get LDAC on Bluetooth. It is just a standard Bluetooth codec in here, which is why I wanted to see if I could do some local storage through Wi-Fi on my phone. I haven't been able to do that yet. It keeps on sort of crashing. Don't know why. But I have been able to get downstairs, set up FooBar on my Windows PC, believe it or not, and FooBar then outputs to the Arylic A50 Plus, no problem at all, provided I've got it set to 44100 and 16-bit, and the buffer is fairly low on it. It seems to work absolutely perfectly, so I can access all my files downstairs to upstairs. The stuff I can see the Arylic A50 Plus being useful for is as either a second unit or an introductory unit or a cheap way to get multi-room sounds. So to get multi-room sounds, obviously you'd have to add some Arylic product and use the 4Stream app, which is pretty much a piece of cake to sort out and set up. And you'd then be able to use this one as your main unit, and then you'd stream up or downstairs as you wanted. Wherever it gets a Wi-Fi reception, it will work. Or you could obviously go via the wired RJ45, or you could obviously go via the wired RJ45 connections. I've had lots of success with it. A couple of the detractions, it is very bassy if you've got the subwoofer in there. Arguably the subwoofer that I've got is too big for the speakers that I'm using anyway, but when I turned the bass down 2 notches, it sounded absolutely great. Certainly you don't need it very loud at all to fill up a small room. Once you've got it all set up on the 4Stream, there's very little else to do other than get this tucked away somewhere, get it hooked up to your speakers, start using your 4Stream app, sit back and enjoy. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until the next time, be seeing you.